Hello people, welcome back to It's Kayla. I guess I'm Kayla and today I'm going to be looking through my old photography album. For some reason, I randomly just decided one day when I was like 11 or 12 that I just loved taking beautiful pictures of things, and I was so into it and I was like so determined that I was going to be a freelance photographer one day that my dad, he got us like a nicer camera. It wasn't like high quality, but it was pretty nice, you know, for us not actually being into photography or anything, us as in me and my siblings. And that's actually the one that I filmed a lot of my older videos on, like my D&D video, the one that kept shutting down. It's a fairly good camera. Like, I don't know, and it's not that old, but that's just what I'm gonna say because there's no other explanation for it. My photos were very bad. I literally just took on this old Canon camera, and I don't know why I thought they were good, and I knew that like if I got a really good camera, like they would be better, but I honestly thought that I would have been able to like sell some of them at the state fair or something, or like enter them in competitions and stuff. Definitely would not have been able to do that. I thought it would be fun now that I have a fresh perspective and know that I know absolutely nothing about photography. I thought it'd be fun to look through them. A couple of things really quick. I forgot when I was scrolling through the album, because I was just scrolling through their photos individually, that Google Photos has this feature where you can like put quote banners while you're like scrolling down, and so I did that for, you know, when the public scrolled through all my photos, and I put quote banners so they could read as they were going along. The first one says, "Keep calm and shoot on." And then the one where Maya Angelou, where she says, "Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but the number of moments that take our breath away." And I'm like, none of these are freaking breathtaking, bro, the frick. But the best one, this quote was gonna be my like trademark. Like, I was gonna put it underneath my company logo when I became professional. And it says, "I capture the small moments in life and help you appreciate them." And I just can't with myself. Also, to my friends and my old roommates, do these photos not remind you of someone? So the first photo I have is just some flowers like in my neighbor's yard. That's literally it. They're just some white flowers, and honestly, no offense, they're not even that pretty. I don't really like these kinds of flowers. Dude, I remember this one so distinctly. And also notice it still has the timestamps in there and everything, because I just didn't think about it at the time. I didn't really care. But this one, dude, I thought this one was so good, and I took it in front of my crush's house. 13-year-old me, I didn't know any better at 13 to know this wasn't a good photo. And I was like, oh, it's like a little blurry up front, but like I think that makes it like kind of dynamic and cool. I remember presenting this at a church youth thing. I saw this one, I was like, oh, I actually took this one in front of your house to my crush. I was like, oh, it's wow. And like, I didn't take it in front of his house because he was my crush. I was just like on a walk or something, and I was like, I better point that out and, you know, let him know that I'm a photographer. This rose one, I was so proud of. I even think I drew like a little impressionist thing of it when I was experimenting with digital art for the first time. The other thing is, I did not have any sort of photo editor at this time, like no Photoshop, so I used the settings that were on Google Photos, and I put the saturation up there. I cranked that thing through the roof. Like, all of these photos are so oversaturated. Oh my gosh, I think this one was good. This one is literally just a bunch of like leaves, and it's so overexposed. It's so ugly, dude. Oh my gosh. There's just no focal point or like rule of thirds or anything in half of these. No interesting angles. Okay, this one is kind of cool. This one is of my uncle's cat feeding her baby, and again, it's poor quality. It's way oversaturated, but it's kind of a cool like concept. It's just a cute photo just because like the miracle of life, I guess, but whatever. Oh, that one's so bad. This peony, this one's so blurry. Did I not know how to focus? This one I also thought was really cool. All of these bubbles that had like landed on the grass in my backyard, and again, it is a cool concept, but it's so oversaturated, it's so overexposed, like you just can't. This one honestly is kind of cool. I actually kind of want to try painting this one because the lighting is like really cool. I had this photo as the background to my Gmail for a while. It's not as bad as the other ones, I'll just say that. This one I also thought was good. It's literally just a freaking tree with a bajillion leaves, and it's hard to look at, but I thought it was great. Dude, my eyes hurt. This one I thought was amazing. The sun like shining through the fall leaves, and I remember trying to paint it for my impressionist section in 7th grade art. It was not very great, and I remember the teacher saying that it looked really unfinished, and I was like, do you know how long I spent on this? Dang, I was just taking pictures of everything. Like, there's this thing of like a moss on the stairs in my deck. There's a doorknob. There's rocks. What the frick? Why did I put this in my photography album? The grocery store roses, the plastic wrap is all around them and everything. Like, I just snapped a photo of them sitting in the little buckets. Like, what the heck? A sucky picture of the moon, this one says. Yeah, that I could have told you that. Okay, I actually do really like this one, just the concept of it. It's this bee sitting on a dandelion, and Google Photos did like, they would like give stylized edits randomly, and this is one of them. Again, it's not like, could I sell it at the freaking fair like I thought I wanted to? No, but it's fine. This particular picture of the lily of the valley flowers, this one looks like a 2010 Tumblr edit. Really like washed out and like kind of pale, really muted colors, really overexposed. This is exactly what that is. Like, I can see this right now being like the cover photo or profile picture of some pixie girl. Lots of flowers. Okay, these are actually kind of cool. I'm glad that I took pictures of these flowers. This one's kind of cool, but again, it's like the angle, like it's just weird, dude. It's just weird to look at. This one I do kind of like. Again, like, it's not great, it's edited really poorly, but it's kind of cool. So much of this could be just not good, but so much easier to look at if I just wasn't like color. This is my dewdrop phase. I was so into taking pictures of these leaves and flowers that have been freshly like sprayed. I would even get the hose, spray down some specifically so I could take pictures. I do kind of like these ones of Yellowstone, especially of the canyon. This one's real cool, actually. It's not freaking blurry. Oh, here's when I was in my photo grid phase. I realized that I could use that to edit, and I put my name in the bottom corner and everything is my watermark. And then it had this very specific feature that I freaking love. You could put like a fake ray of sunshine in there to give it like this glow, and this is what I did on this white rose picture. A bunch of these ones on our trip to California. This one's actually kind of cool, like this giant pineapple looking thing. There's this one of this lizard, which I printed it out. It's in our house right now. It's in my parents' house. He was just sitting there, just looking out over the ocean, just enjoying life. And when I learned Photoshop in like 9th grade, I went back and I edited it. Like, actually, like, I took out this little like beach ball here and like the garbage, and I straightened it out, I think, and we printed it out, and it's now framed in my parents' house. See, a lot of these, again, they're not good, but I'm still really glad that I was taking pictures so much at this time, because they are beautiful places. Like this crab, that's kind of lit. I took this picture in Oregon. I gotta know, does anyone know what kind of mushroom this is? It literally looked fake. I don't think I tried to like break it or touch it or anything to actually see, and I doubt it was fake, but it looks so fake. It looked like it was a piece of styrofoam, you know, that like hardening styrofoam stuff, and they stuck it on there and like painted over it. So someone tell me what that mushroom is, please. Okay, this one's kind of cool. This one's kind of a vibe. Not actually, but like a little bit. This orange starfish one. And this is kind of when I realized, I was like, none of these are actually like that good. I'm gonna stop doing this and I'm gonna get into something else instead. I don't freaking know. Again, I am glad that I was like in this phase at the time. It was like my first time going to California and Oregon around the time that I was taking these photos. It's good to have them and like kind of look back and just remember all the things that I was like so excited about. And it's really funny to remember when I would go to a new place, look around and be like, oh, this is prime photography area. And it's just so ridiculous how bad they were and how no one told me like, maybe you should improve on this. Like, obviously they weren't expecting me to be good as a 13-year-old, but also no one was gonna try and give me constructive criticism at all to help me like start building, you know. I don't know, I just think it's funny. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Speaking of cameras and photography, if you guys want to subscribe, then at some point maybe I can make money and get a good camera. So if you want better quality content from me, like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that shiz, and then I can make money and get a better camera, so I don't have to use my dad's that he got me, and you know, it shuts off all the time, so I don't have to use my phone camera. So that's a good reason to subscribe, so you should do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.